What if I told you that one day you could cut your electric bill just by plugging in a solar panel into your wall outlet? Sounds like some late night infomercial scam, right? But no, this is real. It's called balcony solar. And while you've probably never heard of it here in the United States, it's already exploding across Europe. And with the federal 30% tax credit about to expire and homeownership in California looking more like a lottery ticket than reality, a lot of people are turning to condos and apartments where rooftop solar just isn't an option. That's where balcony solar comes in. Now, this isn't sci-fi. APsystems, one of the biggest names in microinverters, has announced their EZ-1 microinverter is officially coming to the US. And let me tell you, this thing is basically the DIY solar gadget Americans have been waiting for. It's simple, plug-and-play microinverter that turns your balcony into a mini power plant. No installers, no complicated wiring, no begging your HOA for rooftop rights, just panels, a plug, and some sunshine. But before we get too carried away, let's talk about what balcony solar actually is. These are small-scale solar systems designed for people living in apartments or condos. Instead of feeding power into the grid with interconnection agreements, they literally plug into your outlet. When the sun is shining, your fridge, your lights, your laptop, they're all sipping on clean solar energy first, before pulling from the grid. Some systems even let you attach a portable battery, like Enphase's new IQ Power Pack or EcoFlow's add-on packs, so you can store that juice for later. Imagine running your Wi-Fi router and a few essentials in the evening from the power you made that afternoon on your balcony. Pretty slick. Of course, there's a catch. Legally, you're not supposed to do this or use these systems in the US right now, unless of course you live in Utah. Yep, Utah of all places beat California, beat New York, and every other freaking green state to the punch. They passed legislation that actually allows consumers to install what they call portable solar generation devices, capped at 1.2 kilowatts AC. And here's the kicker. No interconnection agreement, no fees from the utilities, and no hoops to jump through. Just buy it, plug it in, and you're good to go. Honestly, it blows my mind that California, the state that won't stop talking about being 100% renewable, hasn't done this yet. Now, cost in Europe, APsystems is already selling a bundle with the EZ-1. 2 panels, a 5 kilowatt hour battery for under $2,000. That's right. For the price of a half decent laptop, you can have your own personal solar plus storage system. Compare that to the tens of thousands a rooftop system costs, and you can see why Europeans are snatching these things up by the thousands. And it's not just APsystems. Enphase has announced plans to bring a similar solution stateside, and EcoFlow already has one available. These companies know there's a huge untapped market here, and they're racing to fill it. And here's the cool part about APsystems EZ-1. It's not just for balconies. It's basically a DIY microinverter, meaning homeowners who don't want to pay installer markups can deploy small systems themselves. The EZ-1 comes in 2 flavors, the M series and the H series, 600 watts, 960 watts AC. Both can handle 2 solar modules using their Wi-Fi enabled, and they're designed to be ridiculous easy to set up. If you're in Utah, you could run 1 H or even 2 M's and stay under the 1.2 kilowatt cap. Throw them on your balcony or backyard, plug them in, and boom, you're generating power. It's literally that easy. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, Dale, this sounds amazing, but does balcony solar actually work? And the answer is yes, It does. It's not going to zero out your utility bill, but it can cut a noticeable chunk of your usage. Think of it as an energy freedom training wheels. You're not going fully off grid, but you're taking control in a way that's affordable and accessible to renters, condo owners, and anyone priced out of rooftop solar. The real hurdle isn't the tech, it's the legislation. Utilities don't want millions of people plugging in their own little power plants, even though that's exactly the kind of innovation we need. But if Europe is in any indication, the US is only a couple of years away from catching up. Once states start passing balcony solar bills like Utah's, you're going to see an explosion of adoption. But here's my take. Balcony solar is real. It works and it's coming, whether utilities like it or not. For renters and condo owners, it's the first real taste of energy independence. And for homeowners who like to DIY, it's a low-cost entry point into solar without signing contracts or dealing with installers who, let's be honest, don't always take pride in their work these days. If you're interested, I'll drop a link in the description so you can check out the EZ-1 and some of the portable battery options for yourself. And keep an eye out because I'll be doing a comparison video on the Enphase IQ Power Pack very soon. I'm Dale with Renewable Innovations. If you need plan designs, consultations, or just someone to help you guide through the energy journey, I've got you covered. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video so we can push the conversation on energy freedom forward. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.